In this video, I'll show you how to create tire side marker text curved along an arc using a combination of tools in Alias. This custom tire tread was created using the Dynamo Player tire tool, and I used these curves to create a custom pattern. To start creating the side marker lettering, I need to create some text using the text tool under the curves menu in the palette. And I want to choose my font and start typing Autodesk Alias. And just scale it down a bit. Next, I'm going to use the Rectangular Surface from Curves tool, which is the second tool in the General tab. And this will create a plane around all the outermost edges of these text curves. We'll need to use this as an input for another tool. The prompt line is asking me to pick the curves to cover. So I'll select all these letters and press the space bar, and I've got this plane created. I'll copy and paste, move it up a bit. And now I want to turn this NURBS object into a sub-D object. So I'll go to my sub-D menu and I'm going to use the Subdiv from NURBS tool. Select the plane, and I'm just going to change the spans to better fit my letters of my words. Make sure auto update is on. Next, I'll create a straight line and a curved line, and I'll use those to bend the sub-D into an arc. So I'll create a simple straight line snapping here to here, and I'll move that curve down a bit to the center of this. And next I will create a circle, and I want it to be half a circle, so I'll enter 180, scale it up a bit to roughly where I want this lettering placed. Also in the Dynamo toolbox under the Subdivision tab is this Morph by Curve tool. I'll pick the sub-D I want to affect. I'm going to skip by CVs to modify and pick the static reference curve, which is a straight line, and the driver curve, which is this arc. And now I have a new sub-D created that goes along that arc. The next step is going to be to transfer the letters onto this arc using the Feature Modifier tool. That's an object edit. So the source object will be my letters minus the plane around them. The source reference will be this plane that we copied. And the target will be each of these individual segments of the sub-D. And you'll notice it's creating something, but it's repeating the text. So I want to uncheck multiple outputs and continue selecting the rest of these boxes, and stretched it from end to end, but I want it more in the center, so I have some control within my feature modifier, and so I will scale it in V to about 0.2, and if I wanted to, I could slide it in V to change the position. Now obviously it's upside down, so I have one more step. I just need to reverse one of those curves. So under Curve Edit is Reverse Curve, and I'll click on that straight line. And now we've got our Autodesk Alias almost in place. I just need to reposition it by scaling up the arced curve to place it more where I want it. At this point, I could project and trim these letters out of the tire. In the next video, I'll show you another option where I use these to create a texture map in VRED.